going on? What's happening? This is Sunshine.
And this is E.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on? We're going to do another reaction to a video. Music video. And
welcome to our Wednesday reaction video.
Okay, yeah, that's right, yeah. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll throw that in real quick.
Yeah.
And we're going to do a reaction to a video. It's featuring a person that we did recently. But you want to tell them who it is? Macdonald, and it's featuring Dax, the one we did, Dax, that we did before. And so we're going to check this out and tell you what we
Blame the Rapper.
Blame the Rapper, okay? I guess we better listen real good to these words, because let's check it out. There you go.
Yeah, I'm a rapper, but I'm losing my respect for the genre. How many songs about Xanax and alcohol are we dropping? How many kids we gonna kill for we admit it's a problem? Probably stop if it was one of our sons or one of our daughters. We know our demographic is primarily youth. We glorify breaking the law to children in school. Kids copy what we see and imitate what we do. They'll go to jail for doing the things we told them was cool. We put women in our videos exploiting their bodies, while little girls around the world grab their phone and they watch it. They need a realistic role model, not just a Barbie. They see strippers and escorts, but no lawyers or doctors. Hey, hip-hop, what the hell happened? It was power to the people and we like that stuff. These days you're promoting that it's fun to be an addict, so I'm asking, how could y'all write that, bruh? You can blame the rappers when you blow up, but your favorite songs are about doing drugs. So what happens after these kids grow up? And who's to blame for who they've become? They made it look so cool to shoot those guns and hate the cops and to get too drunk. You can't blame the rappers when you show up and love the songs that make you dumb. You can't blame the rappers. Making music is a privilege and a choice, and if you ever get to be successful, you must understand the people that you influence. I swear by what you say, and that the melodies you sing make wings, build dreams, and fill voids. We got medication straight through voice. Some give life and some destroy. And even though this money seems nice, it can't come, so we must take that as a hit. That there's other things in life we should enjoy. We move mountains, we cross states, we play roles in presidential debates. So don't you try and tell me making music is for fun and you don't care about the things that our music helped make. Man, I know I'm not perfect, but I'll change. I'm the outcome of this world and my pain, and this music is pills, and I promise this dose that you take won't make you say, you can blame the rappers when you blow up, but your favorite songs are about doing drugs. So what happens after these kids grow up? And who's to blame for who they've become? They made it look so cool to shoot those guns and hate the cops and to get too drunk. You can't blame the rappers when you show up and love the songs that make you dumb. You can't blame the rappers. Yeah, I'm a rapper, but I swear that I'm embarrassed. Half of these artists can't even talk, they just mumble their lyrics. And the teenagers listen while they rebel from their parents, while the rappers tell them pop a pill, buy Gucci and wear it. They say screw the police, break the rules, smoke weed, buy some shoes you don't need, rep the hood in your street. All these rappers holding guns and now the kids want some. Mess around and kill a homie, you can't clean that blood. We encourage being stupid with our music, and we're normalizing poor moral standards while we do it. Little boys see the way that women look on our videos and assume it's real life, project that image on little girls. It's unrealistic. If you're young and you listen, you are one in a million. You are loved, you are different. Hey, hip-hop. I know life moves on, but while I'm here, how could you write that, dog? You can blame the rappers when you blow up, but your favorite songs are about doing drugs. So what happens after these kids grow up? And who's to blame for who they've become? They made it look so cool to shoot those guns and hate the cops and to get too drunk. You can't blame the rappers when you show up and love the songs that make you dumb. You can't blame the rappers. Dollar bills and popping pills like party songs. It's not cool in real life. Cheap thrills and going till the morning comes. See what that feels like. You can blame the rappers when you blow up, but your favorite songs are about doing drugs. So what
Wow.
All right, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, that's powerful.
Yeah.
It was a powerful message there, see, because a lot of people do put blame on rappers. But speaking on when we were bringing our children up,
Right.
you know, there was a time and a place for children. When adults were sitting in having adult conversation, the children were around. We used to say, no, go to another room. You know, there's a time and a place. I'm not saying that rappers don't have messages. This was a real powerful one, but they do have messages, but they need to be given at a certain time. Everyone can't perceive them. Just like even with video games, you know, had certain things in video games we didn't allow our children to play. So it is kind of up to the parents, because children are put in your hands when you have them, you know, to bring them along the way. And as they become an adult, then it's up to them how they turn out.
Right. I mean, this, like you said, is a very deep message. A lot of things going on here. I don't know if you noticed in the video. I mean, he's saying he's a rapper, and he knows as it went on and on, he got deeper and deeper in the hole, as if it's maybe rap is kind of burying itself by doing what they're doing as they continue on doing what they're doing. I noticed as the video went on, he got deeper and deeper in the hole. But a thing that people have to realize, especially in entertainment, most entertainment, if you far as sports, music, most of the people that's really the ones that's hot and that's popular are usually young. Usually they're under 25. And then when you think of yourself, how did you handle life as far as dealing with money, sex, drugs? Were you real responsible at that time? And these are the majority of people that are selling and making, or doing concerts or shows, or the popular ones. That's one issue you have to look at. Another thing you have to look at, there's a big difference between rap, and I was discussing this with some other people earlier about that. If you look, because we were looking at a video, and I asked the person, I said, look at that video. It was a hip hop video or rap video, and I said, what year was that? And the guy said, man, that was a long time ago. That's 10 or 15 years, almost 20 years ago. But it looked like that video could be done today. Rap has been the only genre of music that has been a type of feel or a type of music for as long as it has. If you go back and look at any other, you can say, oh, that was the 50s, that's the 60s, that's the 70s, or that's it. Once it got to about the mid 90s, rap has kind of I'm not saying it hasn't developed and got better or developed and got more intense or whatever, but you can look at the videos and it has the same kind of feel to it, and it has lasted that long. So the difference between music years ago was, once it got to that next decade, 10 to 15 years later, you had the children listening to something different than the parents would listen to. But their parents are now having kids listen to music that they listen to.
Right.
Because it's been around for almost this style. When they was talking about blaming the rappers, really, I think it's really a focus on when hip hop turned kind of, because he was mentioning stuff about how you talk about women and drugs and all that. And that kind of started NWA kind of kicked it off, and that was late 80s. So you talk from 80s to now. How many years was that? That's several years. That's almost going on 30 years. So you take someone that was 15 listening to that music. Now that person that listened and enjoyed that music, you put 30 years on top of it, he's now 30 plus 15, 45 years old. He probably got
I think rap, though, even started off a little softer. Then it got real explicit. You know, where the women in the grinding and all of that came into play a little later, didn't it?
Yeah, it did, but here's the thing. And it kind of went with society, because when we look on TV, there's more and more that they allow on regular, what you would say regular censored TV, than they allowed years ago. You have to look at that. Plus, you got to look at this fact. This is why I try to tell everyone that talks about rap changing. It's not because of the rapper or the artist. It's not. Yeah. Because the people that puts that music out, put the money behind it, those people are saying, I'm putting behind what I think will sell. This is what society is telling me. All those, when people go back and they talk about PE, a lot of conscious rappers, they didn't stop rapping because they was done with it. They got it because the industry was done with them. Say you can't make music no more. You can't make money for me no more. So I'm gonna get who can make money for me, and that happened to be the ones that were more explicit, that talked about a lot of things. And there has been rappers that when you look at them on the videos, talk to them in interviews, or see that you listen to their music, and then you actually sit down and talk to them, they tell you they're like rock and roll stars. You know, how rock and roll stars would act crazy and do all this stuff, and then they get off, set, or just like an actor, they'll do something and they're a totally different person. And people will say it. Give you an example, Too Short. If anybody look up Too Short, he used to call women the B word all the time, but he said that's just all entertainment. He said you couldn't go around calling nobody that. So they understood it was some kind of form of acting or putting on, because they knew through what they've seen society and through television all that you have to do. If it bleeds, it leads, they say.
But also at the same time, he's saying who's to blame in this. Okay, they're bringing the lyrics, they're bringing the music, they're bringing the so-called entertainment in, but who's to blame? It's the parents, in a sense, because if you're allowing it now, you can't control when your kids walk out that door and head to school and they hanging with their buddies and stuff, but you can control who your kids hang around, who your children hang around, which...
Right, but you have to consider that when you say that, who's to blame? We can't say, when we say that, we can't say that who's to blame singularly.
I'm not saying that.
But what I'm saying is when we say the parents, if the parents do their job, then and the teachers don't, or the friends don't, or the neighbors don't.
Right.
It's a collective. That's one thing. But the other thing is, too, when you get a person that's 14, 15, 16, 17, even up to maybe 20 years old, and you say, listen, you got oodles of money I'm going to give you. All you do is go in the booth. This is kind of what we want you to do. What is a young person going to do? How many people wouldn't at that age?
I'm not talking about the artist. I'm not talking about the artist. I'm talking about based on this song. The lyrics and the words of this song.
Well, he says the next titles blame the rapper, but that's what the rapper basically does is they put it out there. Just like those conscious rappers. They put it out there at one time, people ate it up. Then they got to the point they said, no, this new thing is coming along. The conscious rappers talk about the great things and positive stuff. We're done with you. So the industry says we're done with you too, because you're not going to make us any money anymore. Yeah. So we're going to. The rapper, you can blame the rapper if you want. All he is presenting. Listen. And when it comes to entertainment business, you need the fans. You need the customers. It's not no man is an island. Especially when it comes to entertainment, you need people to support you. You can have the best vocal voice ever, the best rapper. If no one will buy or support, you won't go anywhere, and you'll fade away. Right. So I'm just saying. So that's what when it says blame the rapper. My thing is, even if you want to say there's blame, that might be a portion. Even if it's the bigger portion or the biggest slice of the pie, is only a portion of the issue. If you consider the issue, where there's some people just say it's music and that's it. So they don't really feel it's an issue. They just like, I just listen to music. And that's how they say it. But I mean, then, I'm just saying, but we have a lot of popular music that you listen to, and they might talk about premarital sex or sex with different people, or just, when you look at it, a lot of music has its issues when it comes to it. So I'm just saying, when it comes to this, when I say that's, maybe that's one, like I said, one portion. Maybe somebody should come out with another song that says blame the parent. Then you guys blame the neighbor. Blame, we got, blame the teacher. We can go down the line, but I guess in his sense, it's one of those things that I'm a rapper, so I'm going to say on our end, we need to do this. So I'm going to say blame the rapper as far as let's take our responsibility in it for us. So, and that's a big lesson, because a lot of times, people will only listen to their peers, So if you're not among the people that you're trying to direct or convince, if you're not their peers, sometimes they don't listen to you. So, So I mean, it was a good. Like I said, it had a lot of deep meaning. And another thing I noticed in there is that it wasn't a classic. Almost any decade, it wasn't a classic rap of the 80s, 90s, and even today. Yeah. It had that soft rock feel to it.
Oh, so just came out. I guess.
Yeah. So it's the song. Even the song wasn't a classical rap in any sense, far as or what you would consider a rap. Because if you took all the vocals off and played that music, you wouldn't probably think, hey, that's a rap song. You know, so it kind of brought it all in. And when he says blame the rapper, it's not just a certain type of rapper.
Yeah, and I agree with it. What he said in there too, that there some of the lyrics of some of the rappers, you can't even understand what they're saying. You know, so same thing with songs. I guess you could say the same thing. People like, they don't know the whole song, so they kind of.
I think people call it mumble rap, and I'm gonna tell you, I think what the big issue with mumble rap is when you go back and people saw what is real hip hop. Everybody was saying it's coming from the north, up north, New York City. That's where New York City, when people talk, they were real clear. They may talk fast, but they was a lot clear.
New York,
but now you have a lot of southern rappers, and they're gonna put their southern draw on it. So it's gonna have that, and that's how and the thing is, when they talk about mumble rappers, if you go and you follow that mumble rapper and he's talking to his buddies, it's gonna sound like the song you just listened to, because that's how they talk. So it's not like, okay, let's put it on, hit the play, and then they change the way they talk. That's just the way they talk. I hear it all the time. So it's not anything like they're putting on, but that's just how they talk. And now they're just putting it on a record or a CD, or going in the studio and putting it on, going and putting on a track. So it's just how they talk. So I mean, and we all look back and say there's things we did that our parents or people that were a generation before us says, they're crazy. I don't know what they're doing. So there's always going to be an issue between generations. So I understand that.
Always.
So I always say, to me, it's not, as long as you deal with the negativity or the disrespect or that stuff, we can focus on that. The mumble rap, I don't make a big deal, because you go back and you listen, everybody has their different style, and this just happens to be their style right now. That's how I look at it. So I don't have any really big issue with mumble rappers per se. And obviously, a lot of people don't, because they're buying they're selling, they're making money, so somebody likes it. So that's our comment about it. I mean, you can put your comments below and
tell us what you think.
Yeah, and it's one thing I like about videos like this. You go back and you watch it over and over again. You hear me say this from time to time. You watch it over and over again and catch a different meaning. So I've seen something you might not notice the first time. So go ahead, like and subscribe, and hit your notification button so you get those videos as soon as we let them and release them. And comment below. And you got anything else?
No, I'm good.
Okay, so that's our reaction to the video. Good video, like it, and had a lot of meaning behind it. So
yeah, I absolutely like this video. I like the meaning behind it. I'm just right. Just really, So
okay, good deal. So don't forget to look us up and check us out again.
That's right. Thank you for listening to Sunshine and E.